everyone, it's Rob the Axeman here. Sorry for the croaky voice, but I've had COVID for the last 4 or 5 days and been stuck at home by myself. So I thought I'd just load up the boat and get the hell out of there and get on the water. So I'm out at Turan and it's a bit of a low tide. I'm just about 1 metre at the moment, so I can probably just get out and hopefully look for some whiting and some squiddies. It's a cracking autumn day. Absolute ripper. I feel like crap, but anyway, let's see if I can catch a fish. On a big one, a really big one, Riley. Alright, so I'm in the Turan Channel. We're in about 3 or 4 metres of water. I'm just going to look for some whiting to start with. I've got some fish candy pippies on board, which is going to be my main bait. And some of those squid that you would have seen in the last video. We're going to cut those up and use those as strips as well. So, cracking day, I feel like crap. Let's see if a fish will make me any better. So a bit of a nibble on that one. Bit of weed already. Using little squid strips. That's squid that we caught in Port Phillip last trip out, which was probably over a month ago now. It's been a while since I've been on the water. Geez, weed is bad. We've been in the water about 3 minutes. That's not good at all. I took the bait. This weed is shocking. That was in about a minute. I'm hoping it's not like this down at Quail Bank when I go and have a look for a squid later. But we've just had a tide change. It's now just started to run in. Surely that can't be weed already. That big. Oh my God. Well, how the hell did that happen? You saw how long that was in. Lucky if it was 30 seconds. That is insane. That is not a good thing. "30 seconds to have weed like that on your line." I'm going to give this another half an hour. If it's still going like this and we don't get anything, I'm going to have a move. Freaking weed's a nightmare. It's all over the line like that, it really affects the bite. So I've got the fish candy pippies there. I'm just putting a bit of pippy on. And these are those little squid that we caught out in, off Mount Martha the other week. I just used one of the legs. It's a bit of a teaser. That's it. Hopefully that's going to catch something. Last cast. We're right on the edge of the drop off here. I'm on the edge of the channel. It goes from about 1.5 metres where the back of the boat is till about 4. Nibble. Nibble. These might even be toadies. Toadies love squid, and they take those little bites, those little chunks out of them until they pull it off. It's not like a fish that would sucking it right in and taking the bait. It's just taking little chunks out of it. Okay, that's it, I think. 2 tiny taps, the bait's gone, covered in weed. Time to move and see if it's any better anywhere else. Well, that was absolutely crap. First time I've ever come to this spot and never caught a fish. Weed is insane. It's 30 seconds in the water and it's absolutely covered. The sinker, the hooks, the bait, everything. So I'm going to try somewhere else. I'm going to go in the Quail bank. I'm going to fish for some squid, hoping that there's no weed down there or as bad as this anyway. And I might even have a fish for a whiting, which I've never done down there before, but they've got to be there. That's why the squid's probably there. So let's hit the water and go have a look on Quail bank. Trying something different. I'm trying a new spot for squid. I'm going to try an EQ to start with, Dyna White 3.0. I'll try a green one and a red one too as well. I've heard of some people having some success over here. I've never heard of squid being caught, so I'm here. I just thought on the way to Quail Bank, why not give this a try? Yeah, I'm hoping to be drifting at 1.5, 2.5 metres of water. Let's see how we go. Okay, so no good over there at Joe's Island. Really didn't know what I was doing, but anyway, I had a good drift along east-west of the island, and it was reefy to the ground, and that, but the speed of the current was just way too fast. So I'm probably travelling about 5 kilometres an hour, which is a bit fast for a squid drift. And that's what I'm worried about over here. I'm now on Quail Bank. We're in 3 metres of water. That wind is really sort of rushing through. The current's going the same way, so don't know if we're going to get anything, but I'm over here and I'm having a crack. Let's see how we go. A squiddy, feels like a decent one. I've been here about 15 minutes. It's not huge, but it's the first one for quite a while here on Quail Bank for me. It's not too bad. He's well hooked. Well hooked. Look at that. Beauty, mate. Way! Settle down. You got me a little bit. But that's a beautiful squiddy. Well hooked there. I think that's the RUI hulky. I felt a bit of a tap and then I let it go and then it came back. So there we go. First squiddy. He's a good eating size, that one. A bit too big for bait. And there we go. First squiddy. Alright, so that's my first squid. Over here on Quail Bank, on the green and red hulk pattern, I think from RUI. And it's been doing quite well for me lately, so that's a ripper one. Let's see if we can get some more. Decent size, good eating size. Oh, there's another squiddy on board. It's a ripper. Good size, probably a little bigger than the last one, but it's that red and green hulk from the RUI, I think it is. Bought a long time ago, but that seems to be doing all right. It's another one, another ripper. Now, just got one big rod out with a full squid on, a small one that we caught the last episode, and just a whiting rod out as well. Weed is just terrible today. I've never seen it so bad. Yeah, within 30 seconds you've just got a pile of weed on the line, so it makes it very difficult to feel the bites, but also the bait's getting covered in the weed. So anyway, give it another fish for an hour or so and let's see how we go here. Okay, so tough day on the water today. Can't find the fish at all. The baits are just getting covered in weeds straight away. It's making it really difficult. And the baits that I am losing, they're I think toad fish, or the toadies out. But anyway, no good here at Eagle Rock. So I'm going to have a last little hit in Turan Channel before I head in. And probably got about another hour on the water till about sunset. I've got to head in about then. So anyway, let's see how we go up there. So back in Turan Channel for the last hour or so. It looks like we've just hit slack tide. So hopefully the weed won't be running, which has been a nightmare. Just got one whiting rod out and one gummy rod with that squid on it. Nice and peaceful. Just hopefully we can get a couple of whiting to go with those squid would be nice. Make a nice dinner. Anyway, let's see how we go. Getting some nibbles, but probably toadies. Slack tide. They seem to like it when the current's not running. Small fish. Faint 2 little taps on this one. There it goes. There it goes. I want you to take it though. It's playing with it, sucking at it. Come on. Come on. That's it. Big bite now. Big bite. Just had a first bite. Actually looked like a whiting. Slack tide. What do we got? Well, it's nothing big, if whatever it is, but it is a whiting. There we go. There he is, our first and only whiting for the day. He's too small, he's got to go back, but finally happened. Slack tide, a bit of squid from that last video, and he took the whole piece. He wanted it. Let's get him out, get him back in. There he goes, first whiting for the day. Only one. So they're here, small. Just using a little squid strip like that. On the water probably 4.5 hours, and that's the first fish we've caught, other than the 2 squid. So it's been very tough fishing. Obviously the weeds played a big part of that. Now we've got no weed because it's not running. Caught a fish. Here's another one. That's it. Alright, that's the end of our day on the water. It's been a tough day. We've only got the 2 squid, which were decent size, plus the 1 tiny whiting. But it was great just to get out of the house. Been stuck in there with COVID for the last 5-6 days. So it was really nice. Look at that sunset in the background. Just cracking day out here, so it was really good for me to get out here on the water and just chill out for a bit. So the squiddies are a bit of a bonus and a tasty treat. So till next time, stay safe on the water. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button, and we'll see you next time.